There we fucking go. Come on. Yeah, just making me have to reset my stream key for no reason. Alright. You ready?
Yeah.
Ready.
Alright, so... Alright, so last time each party accomplished their first little missions. Team A of Rodor, Merlin, Mest, and Ikru taking down a pair of chimeras. And Team B of Kaku, Ludwig, Arya, and Hina taking down a pack of dire wolves that had come under the influence of some malevolent variant of a winged wolf. As for what you are able to carve from the chimeras, so between both chimeras, you get 4 chimera hooves.
Nice.
2 chimera goat heads. 4 chimera lion claws. 2 chimera lion heads. 4 chimera dragon wings. 1 chimera dragon head. And where the fuck did my dice go? There it is. That's pitiful. Okay, I'm not rolling that. God fucking damn it. Thanks, gravity, for being a bitch. Okay. 19 chimera dragon scales. Red scales.
Okay.
Yep, so that's what you get from the chimeras.
Cool. Got all that listed down.
Yep. And you also find a good amount of the herbs you were sent for, and enough of the bonus herbs to get a little extra bonus pay.
Nice.
Yay.
All right. And then for Team B's loot, you better be ready to get this, Kaku. Kaku. Cram. God damn it. Cram.
Is it working now?
Yeah.
Finally.
Okay, now your just audio's all fucky. Hello? Fucking hell.
Hello?
Hello?
Hear me
Hello?
now?
Quit dying.
Hello?
Quit dying.
I'm not. This is not of my free will.
Quit dying or Tiamat will kill you.
Fine, I'll just bring the sensitivity down even more.
Alright.
Okay, I'm ready.
Alright. Well, you're responsible for the loot for on your end now.
I know. Read.
Alright, let me. Alright, let's see here. Okay, let's see here. Ugh, useless.
Hello.
Okay. So you get 4 dire wolf hides. You also get 8. Yeah. 8 direwolf fangs. Essential. Canines. But. Yeah, that's not really much else of worth from the direwolves themselves, but the actual.
I also got a head.
Yeah, and then a head from the one that got decapitated. Yeah, that can be mounted up in the bar somewhere.
Okay, I'm back.
Yep. And then from the winged wolf, you get the dark winged wolf hide, wings, and fangs, and so one hide, two wings, two fangs, and four claws. No, two claws. Yeah.
Did I take the head and wings as well?
I said so.
Okay.
I don't know why, but the way Shadow said "I said so" just sounded so sad. It was like Haku's asked him 15 times, and each time he's just gotten more and more depressed. Am I unmuted?
No.
No, no one cares.
Okay.
No, I'm sorry. That's a horrible thing to say.
Nobody cares.
No. Not mean to turn that on.
No one ever means to turn on the emotions, but the emotions turn on anyway.
I meant my camera, but that still works.
Yeah, would probably bring like the whole head of the winged wolf and hide, tail, and then leave the rest for the farmer and his pigs because they will eat anything.
Hmm.
Although,
My dad told me a story of a guy falling into a pig pen and they ate him alive.
That story before is I'm not sure. Is it actually true?
Yes.
Hmm.
They will eat anything,
Yeah.
living or dead.
although I'm pretty sure giving them meat to makes them can sometimes make them more aggressive.
Yeah.
So the guy was feeding them meat, and
I mean,
then
hell.
when he fell.
In medieval times, they were used as toilets as well. Well, in toilets. Is that everything?
Yep.
All right.
Yeah. Not as much or spectacular carving up these as it is carving up the chimera.
Oh, I'm happy.
Because chimeras have a little more to them.
Hey,
I'm
we did
happy
our
with
job.
what I got.
We helped.
Did I get dire wolf claws, or was that just the winged wolf?
Just the winged wolf.
Okay.
The winged wolf was the only one that actually had claws that were actually usable for combat.
Am I able to get the whole head, including the neck? To get the throat and everything?
Looking back at the rolls, you would have rolled just a little too low for that.
Alright.
Oh. Oh, hey, cool.
Let's hope Eileen can make that rolls high.
Hey guys, sorry, my Discord broke completely. I had to reinstall it.
The fuck?
Oof.
Yeah, literally, it got stuck on the video call screen, but with no display, and it only could show the green call button and the red call button with no face and no nothing. I just cut
Oof.
every time I reloaded it. It just was that.
You are excused. Good
So
enough
I'm
reason.
really sorry about that.
Hey, don't worry about it, man.
I'm here, by the way.
We've just been getting. Where the hell took you so long? I'm kidding.
Yeah. At least it was only 30 minutes, and not like an hour.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that 30
Still
minutes
really
that 30
annoying.
minutes means something when the session has to be
No.
cut short today.
No, I'm still fucking annoyed at it. But anyway, let's keep running. Okay.
Alright. So Alright, so as so whenever for Kaku's party, whenever your end, you guys finish carving up and collecting the parts from all the wolves. You go and up to the farmhouse and speak with the old man Richard.
Well, we were able to take care of the dire wolves. We killed the leader, so they should move on to a different area.
Good, good.
We did leave the meat for you and the pigs.
I don't know about giving them to the pigs. If you didn't know, meat can sometimes make the pigs more aggressive.
I did not know that. Well,
But be a nice
something before winter.
a little extra meat for to put in storage. Speaking
What to
of,
use as fertilizer?
yeah, that too. Well,
I will say, if you do want to do any business sometime, we do own a tavern and have a garden out back. We could do some business sometime.
what does the garden have to do with anything?
Manure. Fertilizer.
Technically, you don't have a proper garden. You just have like
Okay, then.
you just have like whatever Merlin planted, and most of what he planted. Is
Yeah.
weed. Most of what he planted is weed.
Then scratch that last part. Then just the business for the tavern.
Yeah, there's an actual renovation forum for like a proper garden
All right.
for hiring druids to watch after like your guys' animals and stuff.
Hmm.
All right.
But yeah, scratch that last part. Just do business, because we do own a tavern, and fresh meat is hard to come by sometimes.
Well, I do think. Well, thank you for coming out in this way. Helping deal with those pass.
I'm glad we could help.
Yeah. Now here's your pay, and I can't give much extra for that foul-looking beast there, but I can give you some pork we have butchered.
That sounds perfect.
Alright. Alright, so I believe for this one it was only 200 gold. Split between 4, it's 50 gold each. And then 400 LP. And then you'll get 20 pounds of pork.
All right. What does he say to the business or nothing come of it?
Well, I'll keep it in I'll keep it in mind. I'll probably check the place out and speak to whoever I got to if I got the chance next time I'm in town.
All right. Our chef is called the Meat Conqueror, so he knows how to make a good ham. Can you put the 50 gold in Arya's when you get a chance?
Yeah.
Ludwig, did you put your 50 gold in?
Yep. Just now we only have 30 gold left. 27 gold left to do it.
Yep.
Alright. Glad if we could help, we'll be on our way.
Yep. And so you will probably make it home by or before midnight. Yeah, so earlier in that day. Still later in the day. Because it was a bit of a trek to get to the river. Merlin, Ikaru, Meston, Rodor.
Am I still in Rhodosaurus Rex?
No.
Okay,
No.
damn it.
Polymorph does not. I mean, Polymorph
It only lasts an hour.
won't last that long.
Yeah, no, that would have worn off like before even getting halfway back to the city.
Even if he was carrying everyone?
Yes.
Yes, because the spell only lasts for an hour.
Yeah, and most of that was burnt. Like most of that was burnt up while people were carving up the chimeras. Like you probably would have gotten like 15 to 20 minutes as T-Rex at most after like leaving, and that wouldn't have gotten you even halfway back to town. So, you cannot have T-Rex shenanigans in the city.
No. I wasn't going to ask for T-Rex shenanigans in the city. I was going to ask if would me be moving for 15 minutes as a T-Rex get us closer to the city than not taking back roads.
Not really.
Damn it.
Because T-Rexes are not super speedy creatures.
In reality, they were actually a bit slow.
Even if they were dashing?
Yeah, because, let's see.
Thought they had a movement speed of 50.
They do, but that's not going to make enough of a difference considering the distance you need to travel and how long it'll take.
Also, if you're implying
Okay.
you're carrying everybody, that would cut your movement speed down
Yeah.
a lot.
Yeah,
Okay. Even if I have what's a T-Rex's strength score? 25?
yeah, so, like, you wouldn't be impeded by all the carry weight carrying everyone, but at the same time, it's not going to last you long enough to actually make a difference.
Also,
Okay,
if
never
you're
mind.
dashing, there's a chance that you may accidentally lose some things on your back.
Okay, never mind.
Anyways.
So we have all
make
the
our way back to
Chimera
Lapis.
bits.
Yeah.
I mean, Mess does weigh just over 3/4 of a ton. He's heavy.
Ah. Okay.
But yeah.
Dibs on the fur.
Rhoda, help me carry a bunch of this stuff.
Oh, I got all of it. He just like sat like right. You know those rice bag. I'm assuming we have all the pelts and like. How much of the stuff do we have?
We have 4 hooves, 2 goat heads, 4 lion claws, 2 lion heads, 4 wings, a dragon head, and 19 red scales.
He puts all the claws, scales, like the tiny bits in one bag. He straps that to one side of his waist. He takes the heads. He puts them each in their own individual sack.
As like you
And
as,
like
doing this, he walks up to you and goes, "Bag."
he hands you a bag.
No, he opens his bag.
Oh,
He has a bag.
is it a bag of holding?
Yep.
Oh wait, doesn't Rodor have a bag of holding? Hold up.
No.
Okay, then he's just going to. It's like, all right. He just tosses of the smaller bags with the heads and stuff in it, but he is carrying the pelts if we have any pelts.
Yeah, you didn't really get.
But
you really didn't get pelts from these.
He's carrying the bigger things basically.
You were able to get a dragon, most of the heads, and 1 dragon head. That's an accomplishment.
So he is literally going to be carrying all the sacks with the heads on them, with one of those Johnny Appleseed sticks that he has over his head. They're all just. It's not really a sack. It's more of nets. They're all hanging from hanging inside the nets a little bit. And he's like, right, nasty beasts these are. And he would have picked a sturdy branch that he would have been able to find and just.
Oh,
He
who
straps
died?
all of them to him,
And
and he's carrying them, kind of like how those poles with people used to carry like mason jars full of water with. Imagine that, but it's the heads of the creature.
I mean, you could just tie the heads
And the
to
wings.
Mess back.
No, Rodor wants to make a spectacle of this. He's carrying them in himself. You can be taking the wings. Oh, I just came up with an idea for that though. Interesting.
Flying snake.
Alright. Well,
Becomes a Quetzal.
Oh god.
don't take too much more time on your explanation. You've already spent a lot of time for it.
But basically, they're walking into town. He's just carrying the heads. He's like straight to the
He's
tavern.
whistling his merry tune.
Yep.
Yeah, let's not take up too much time this session. We only have till 12 today.
Yeah, we don't need 10-minute explanations for something that doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you head back into town, and you get back to the Falco Pharmacy for the to speak with the client.
Merlin, I think you got this one. And he's just standing outside with the he's just going to be standing outside, leaning against the doorway so he doesn't have to bring in the bloody heads into the building.
Yeah, Merlin will kind of get his herbalism pouch at the ready and go in.
You didn't forget any of the other herbs, did you?
Nope,
Got everything
nope.
on the list, right?
I have them all here.
Good.
Ding, ding, ding. Walk into the shop.
Yeah, you walk in, you see Iris behind the counter. Oh, good, you're back. Were you able to were you successful?
Yes.
Yes, very much.
We were very successful. Here. And he will pull out the herbs requested plus some bonus herbs.
Oh, good. These
We found these and encountered a pair of chimeras that we dispatched.
Oh dear.
Truly were some dangerous beasts lurking about, but they have been exterminated.
Oh,
Yes.
that's good.
So that area should be relatively safe now, provided nothing else decides to make their home there.
And we removed the bodies too, so you're not gonna get like something bigger come and eat the bodies.
Okay, good. Alright, so let's see, taking a look at what you were able to get. I can give you an extra 50 LP for the extra herbs.
Wonderful.
And the so you get a total of 450 LP
Ooh.
for the job. Alright, and it won't be ready for some time, but hopefully within the next couple weeks I can have the first batch of elixirs of health finished, and I can have one sent over to you as soon as possible.
Wonderful. Here is the address to the Wandering Spirits. Just when it's ready, you can send it here. And I'll just give her, like, the...
Basically, your postage stamp.
The card.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you did get the messenger roost for the postal service.
Yep, I'll give them our seal or whatever we want to call it.
Yeah.
Hey, Freak's here.
Oh, hey, Freak.
You and Kaku got ambushed by a giant snake and you've been eaten alive.
Yay.
Messed, we're not food, we're friends.
That's a subjective term.
That is a term that could be
What,
used
food or
very,
friends?
very,
Yes.
very loosely.
Ikuk stays quiet through that conversation.
There's no conversation. That's above game.
Okay.
You haven't rejoined yet.
Unless he's describing his own actions outside of game, which is going meta above meta.
No, it's me. Yes, it's actually Ikuk. Me. I would eat you if any of you die.
All right.
Yep. And
You're not a lizard folk. Come on.
That doesn't matter.
all right. And so for between both groups, whenever you I'll save that for later. So both the groups eventually at some point make their way home. The Chimera group make it home first. So I imagine for the time I take it you guys will just hang around the tavern for a while before heading off to bed.
Murder everybody in town.
The what?
It's our city now.
Oh. Yeah, and then when the wolf group hunt group makes it back later. Is there anything anyone wants to do quickly before going to bed that evening?
The shops would be closed at this time, I assume.
Yeah, like you get home like a little before midnight.
Okay, I'll say for. I already sent you what Kaku's going to get for the next mission.
Hey, I'm guessing my character would have noticed by now that his strength isn't as good as what it should be.
You feel a little fatigued.
Could I try and figure out why?
You can make a medicine check on yourself.
Could I be able to get someone's help with that?
If you go to someone about it.
Who do you want to go to?
Who in the party knows medicine?
Merlin.
Ikuk.
I'd go with Merlin.
I think I'd go with Merlin because I think he has the higher.
I have +5 to medicine.
I have +5.
Yeah.
I thought you had +8
Wait, you
in
don't
medicine.
have +5?
No, I'm not trained.
Yeah, I am trained. That's why it's giving me the same.
Okay, I'll go to Ikru to ask him about it, and
So what do you ask him?
I will give him guidance.
So what do you ask him? So I know.
Yeah. So.
Do we want to go over the guidance thing real quick?
We'll do it after the game.
All right.
Yeah.
That way it doesn't take up more time.
Yeah. So, Master goes to Ikru and just goes, Ikru, can I have a word with you?
Yeah, sure. What's that?
Well, it's just over the past few days, I've not been
Well, it was
feeling well.
it was just today that you started feeling fatigued like this.
Yes, well, just for the day, I've just been feeling really off, fatigued. Everything. It's like a mixture of numb and sore,
What?
and I'm not sure why. And I was wondering if you had any idea.
What time per year? What type of what's it like? It, is it like summer, autumn? What?
It
It's I
it-
think it's like
it
autumn.
yeah it's almost harvest festival time.
Oh, snake. Cold-blooded. Okay.
You could be going into an early hibernation, but that can have a look.
Well, it's just that I don't really hibernate.
Oh, I know, but basically it's basically what your body's doing is burning more energy to keep yourself warm. So that's why you may feel fatigued, because you burn a lot of energy anyway by doing all of the things what we do. So putting them both together will make you feel, well, sick. But that's only a guess.
Okay.
Now let me look at you.
Yeah.
That's a 15.
You do have guidance.
Oh, I was.
Yeah, I did say that I gave you guidance. Hey, an 18.
All right, an 18. There doesn't seem to be anything physically wrong with him.
Can I look under the scales and that?
Yeah, you're just kind of giving him like like the good thorough check over. You know how to check a reptilian. You are a reptilian.
Yeah.
Yeah, you give him a good look over. Yeah, no, it doesn't appear to be anything physically wrong with him. But for the most part, he looks fine. You think he might just be a little fatigued from all the training over the last month? As best you can guess. You're not sure, but that's all you really think of it.
Could I? He's just gonna run through some things what he would do. I'm gonna ritual cast detect good and evil. Oh no, I can't ritual cast that. That's a C. Then I'll just cast it.
All right, click on it for me.
Ah! He's just gonna go through his shit.
Don't you also have the Paladin Divine Sense?
Yeah, he's gonna be using both of them. I'm using all of the shit.
Yeah, might as well use the Divine Sense first, since considering that one lasts nowhere near as long.
Yeah, I'll just use that then. Whip. I'll put that up for you.
Alright, 60 feet, okay. But not mine to walk over. Okay. So something does register.
Okay.
You're getting more of a presence of undead.
Like what?
And it's coming from upstairs near your rooms.
So it's like, okay, you're fine. Come with me, or we may need to smite something. And it's just like, it's just gonna be like walking towards the stairs and goes, anyone that can help me and wants to it's like wait, Murdoch, Kaku, anyone fucking else?
Kaku-
Spotted me.
Nope.
This is before Kaku's crew shows up.
I know. Iku doesn't know if they're here, so he's just shouting it. Iku hasn't looked around the building yet.
Yeah, you shout for Kaku. Alistair just says, "They haven't made it back yet."
Okay, where the fuck is everyone else?
Merlin appears from the garden where he was tending to the guidance.
Merlin, follow me.
The little fucking dragon, the little mini
Literally-
dragon, is just ordering people around.
He just like grabs Merlin and is just leading you upstairs.
I mean,
I mean,
Rodor and Ludwig should be here because they were part of our group.
No,
Merlin's
Yeah,
only
that's fine.
4'10", so
He did shout Rodor too.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Wait, was Ludwig part of our group? I can't remember now.
no, he was part of the other group.
No.
Oh,
Oh, okay.
give me.
I guess
Give me a second.
Rodor isn't at the mic.
Yeah, he's having mic issues. He
okay,
is there,
so-
but he's having mic issues.
Hold on, hold on. Give me a second. I need to go do something real quick.
okay. Basically, I know what I'm doing. He's going to be going up there with a hold action smite. With basically a hold
I'm
action.
going to use Radiance of Dawn.
I swear to God, if you mess up my room,
Don't use something that just what's it activates in a radius.
Oh,
Don't
okay.
fireball.
Because the thing is, that would just activate. You wouldn't be able to choose to miss. You
Okay.
can't really choose to
There
miss
we
with a
go.
radius. 'Cause do you remember
I
there
would
is
say-
weird undead?
I would say though
All right.
You don't know. We're not gonna know, Carmen.
no, you do
Actually, no,
because Mess
I
is a
can
cleric.
actually choose who it attacks with Radiance of Dawn.
No,
Yes.
okay
It's
then.
any
No, it's
hostile
an
creature to
AoE.
me. It doesn't
Because of the
affect
Dawn is-
allies.
yeah, it's
Yeah,
creatures
and you
use-
don't know if this creature is
use it.
hostile to you, though.
Yeah, hostile creatures, I think is what the wording is.
So,
Yeah.
yeah,
Say that again.
so you can't use it. So I would just hold something else, mate.
I'll hold my my luminous long sword.
Okay.
Each hostile creature within 30 feet.
Okay. 1 second. By the way, does anybody hear that?
Yeah, I heard
I
that.
hear it when your mic activates.
Hmm.
Okay, so there's not like a
no.
background radiator noise going on for you guys right now?
No, it is, but only when you speak.
All right.
Only when
Okay,
your mic
sorry
is
about
active.
that.
All right. I had to go shut my truck.
Did your radiator burst or something?
Oh, no, it's just an old one, so we have it on just so that it heats up the house. It'll only be on for a little bit. Sorry, guys.
You're fine.
It's
It's,
fine.
it's only activate. I can only hear it when your mic is active, and even then, it's very far in the back.
You okay, Shadow?
It's not distracting.
He's doing some, taking
Said he had to go
care
take
of
care of
something.
something.
Yeah, I thought
I'm
I
back.
heard.
I'm back. I just I had to go shut my truck off. It was I had to let it run for a while so the engine would warm up. So because it died yesterday.
Oh, good. Then you don't have to walk to work today.
Yeah. No, I got it started
Okay,
this
good.
morning.
Good.
All right. So So Ikru, Mest, Rodor, and Merlin. The four of you march upstairs. So I imagine you do still cast Detect Evil and Good for the just to get the maintained, like, where the fuck is this thing?
Oh yeah, he remember he casted it basically straight after he did Divine Sense. So yeah, he's just going towards where it is, holding an action to if it goes to attack anyone, or makes like a hostile action, he's gonna hit it and with his axe and do things.
Rodor's holding Ikru, picks up Ikru and uses him as like a divining rod.
Yeah.
And he's holding an action to
a dowsing,
to throw
you mean
him
like
at
a
it?
dowsing rod.
Hang on.
Yes.
Hang on. So as soon as you go grab Ikru, he turns around, he looks at you and goes, "If you pick me up right now, I'm going to hit you with it. This is not the time."
All right.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'm using my luminous log, so they're gonna hold an action to use it with both hands if anything tries to attack us.
Rodor's standing in a defensive, like, boxer stance, kind of, and he's slowly, like, sidling down, taking short steps, like, kind of inching up and looking around. He's taking the lead in front of Ikru, so he's basically being bait at this point. And he goes where Ikru directs him.
Yeah.
Alright, so let's see. Alright, so Ikru, I'm gonna need you to make a perception check with advantage.
Okay.
And the rest of us at base?
At 20.
Don't need
Iku's
to.
fucking ready.
He's on it.
Well, that doesn't mean an auto success.
I know, but he's fucking on it.
Oh god, this thing is not... Okay, that's a fucking 10. For the... No, that's a 12, actually. So
That's definitely below.
yeah, yeah. I rolled low. I rolled very low. So as you making your way up the stairs, let's see. It goes. You will see like a little shadow on the ground moving into oh, it actually goes into mess room. Like you just see it like slip under the door into mess room.
So just by seeing that, I can't remember. Does Divine sense alignment? No, it doesn't. Could try and tell what it is, like what type of undead this is, just from seeing it?
Arcana or religion check.
Religion. 12.
Your best guess is a shadow.
Okay. And he's just And Iku's gonna just go and kick the door open.
FBI, open up.
My door.
My door.
just this small boy, just.
Door just gets splintered.
And yeah, Iku's just gonna basically where does he see the shadow as he kicks the door in?
You see it like at the time you kick the door open. It's you see it the pool of shadow just kind of resting by like his
Bed.
like next to his nightstand.
Yeah, Iku knows like big shadows don't really talk, so he's gonna hit it.
All right. What do you do?
He's gonna hit it with his axe. Yeah. Oh no. And this, I'm going to use smite.
Oh no.
Iku's fucking cracked.
At level 3.
Oh!
Ah!
Because Iku's like, undead. No, you're not in my building.
Not in
So
my
how
quarter
badly does
mile
he damage the
radius.
floor?
And how? What's the crit? So that's 3. Another. Is that 4d8 extra? Yeah, because 2d8. Yeah, that's for another 4d8.
Yep. So basically, just roll your third level
Yep.
divine smite again.
So.
That's kind of low, but could be.
All right. I'm gonna need a calculator now.
Knock, knock, open up the door.
And Iku's gonna use a charge of the axe too.
Here you go, here's Iku
Oh.
right now.
I already did
So-
it, guys. I already got it.
I expended 1 charge to deal the radiant additional, so I get to roll. I get to roll another 2d8.
Alright, hold on.
Okay, roll it.
Hold on.
Okay,
Well,
I'll hold on.
52.
No, it's
I-
42 right now.
Mhm.
Oh wait.
52.
Oh wait, no, yeah, you're right.
Never doubt the calculator, man.
I forgot the fire damage.
Hmm.
So,
Oh god, this poor thing.
Shadow, can I add my thing on too?
Add your what?
The charge from my axe, because I'm gonna use that too.
All right.
Iku's playing no games. Undead's in his house, it dies.
After the shadow, can you tell us by how much it is dead?
So that's an additional 2d8. Because
Oh, okay.
he's just using a level 1 spell slot for this bit.
Fuck off, phone. Jesus Christ.
9. So additional 9
61.
damage.
51. Oh, we're so close to greatness. So
Divine
close.
Smite on
This
a,
shadow is erased.
Divine Smite on a crit is terrifying. Because you don't... This literally... Smite is can be used just after a crit, because you don't have to call it.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. So. You definitely do a big fucking hit. It's not dead, actually. You're gonna need to roll. So you guys are gonna need to roll initiative now.
Do I get to finish my surprise round?
Oh, there's more.
Wouldn't Rodor have also been right next to Ikru when he
do
kicked down
remember-
the door?
We did have hold actions at the door.
Hmm.
I didn't hear any held actions.
I hold my action. I hold my action
yeah.
to attack with my longsword.
Yeah, but I guess because it's away from you, you wouldn't be able to attack because you would still be in the door.
Yeah.
Unless you want to
might have
stab
been-
through it. Huh?
Shadow, I might have been muted when I said it, or when you had stepped away. I think I might have been muted, but I said that I was going to be sticking with Ikaru as he kicked out the door.
Well, so the thing is, no one really called for like saying that you're going to take the stealthy approach, so
I think.
you don't really.
Oh, not stealthy. We weren't doing stealthy.
Yeah, so you don't.
We
You
just went
technically,
in.
yeah, technically don't have a surprise round beyond Ikaru's attacks. Ikaru initiated combat, but there's no surprise round beyond what you do here.
So will I be able to do my over attack?
Yes.
Yay. Is there so how many shadows are in the room now? I know.
You're only getting the one.
Okay. Gonna right, I'm not looking around because it has to use an action now. That's just not a point for me to do that. So I'm gonna just hit the same one. 14.
That actually misses.
Okay. And I'm gonna use War Priest to hit it again.
Alright.
Wabap.
Oh yeah, Rodor, you forgot to click your token.
I
No.
already fixed it.
Why is it
Took care of it, mess.
Oh, wait, no.
Okay, then my roll 20 is lagging majorly. Give me a second. There you are.
So
Yeah.
does a 21 hit it?
Yes.
Okay. So there's the first damage. And he's going to smite it at level 2. Eight. Oh wait, I
So that
forgot.
is-
It's undead. We
Yeah.
should have been doing the additional 1d8 for them.
So just add the 1d8 on to the last 61.
And the other one.
Oh, yeah. 2d8 then.
So, okay, so Shadow, do you want me to roll just the damage overall for both?
Just roll
we
3.
missed?
Just roll 3d8. Roll
Yeah.
3d8.
Ah!
Oh! So 61 plus 9, 20, 81. This would now be. Oh!
That's a lot
Oh!
of damage.
100.
Wait, just exactly 100 damage?
From both attacks, yeah.
How did I roll exactly 100?
I don't know.
Now, this is why paladins are scary in melee. They just
Against
like go,
undead.
hello.
Fiends.
Yeah, that's why they fight undead a lot, and fiends, because they just delete them.
A cleric paladin could become the Doom guy in Avernus.
Alright.
This is a very tanky shadow.
Let's see here.
Oh, he could also demise now, it's not a shadow. Because it would have just popped. Right now, Iku's thinking that this is a person that's undead.
Alright. So after smacking it with twice with divine radiance, this thing is now anchored, and you watch rising from that little pool of shadow. You see this thing.
Oh.
Oh.
Why is there like a League of Legends character? I feel like I've seen them somewhere before. Noxus?
I don't know what the fuck
Nocturne.
I don't know what the fuck it's from. I just
You're
found
thinking of Nocturne.
I
don't
just
think that's official art for it, though.
I just found art that looked cool on Pinterest. Blame.
Never.
Mhm.
I don't.
It's on Roll20.
Ah.
It's a weird fuck.
Greater Shadow.
Yeah, never encountered one of these before, so this is gonna be interesting.
Alright. So. What the fuck? Oh, yeah. So, on the initiative. Let's see here.
Merlin did roll a natural 20, so
Nice.
And it rolled just under Merlin. So, Merlin, you're up.
banishment.
If I had that spell. I'll just cast Guiding Bolt at it. $19.
That hits.
What level guiding bolt? Just one?
Just first level.
Okay.
11 radiant damage, and next attack on it has advantage.
Nice.
And I'll use my bonus action for Magic Stun. And I'll stay away from it.
Prep the magical rocks.
Magical rocks.
Rocky.
I'll just keep
What
my...
does Magic Stone
distance.
do?
It's a cantrip for me to use. It's a bonus action to cast, and then on my subsequent turns, I have 3 stones that I can throw at people
Yeah, it's
Right.
it's,
to deal
it's
damage.
actually it's decent.
Yeah, it's like a d6 plus my spellcasting for damage. Pretty decent.
Alright. So that's your turn?
Just keeping my distance from it.
Alright. So, the Greater Shadow's turn. It is going to take offense with Ikaru.
I can tell.
He took that personally.
He took offense to that.
He's just
Damn
a
it! I was
tiny-
trying my best not to say it, and you go.
Alright, so it is going to
I was back.
go after you.
Wait, hold on. Does it actually come up to us? Because that means that my hold action would still go off.
No, Ikaru charged into the room, so this thing is like only in melee
Yeah.
Oh.
with him right now.
Hmm.
Yeah, because EQ literally just kicked in the room, went up to it, went. Poof.
Yeah, and then... So, first off, it's going to make 2 strength drain attacks against you.
Yep. Fucking hate shadows, because if you hit 0 strength, you're just dead.
Yep. That's going to be in... Let's see here. An 18 to hit.
Alright, doesn't hit.
And,
This is why I went melee,
and then,
because I fucking have my shield out.
yep, and then it's going to make a second strength drain for 22.
That one hits.
Alright. That you're going to
And I
take...
don't... Oh, yep.
Alright, so you take 14 necrotic damage.
Yep.
And... Okay, your strength is only reduced by 1.
I'm going to use barrier plate, because fuck no, I'm not even having any strength taken off me. Not dealing with that.
Yep, and then it's going to use its final thing to basically move into your space, because it can occupy the same space as you,
Okay.
and use engulfing darkness.
Okay, what does that do?
let's see. You need to make a Constitution save.
Okay. 11.
That fails.
I am assuming.
Alright, that's gonna be another 16 necrotic damage.
Oh, hang on, I forgot to add my bonus. So my charisma is 2. That would only be a 13.
Okay, that just passes, so you only take...
Oh wait, fuck! Thank God for being a paladin.
Yep, so that just passes, so you take half of 19. And you're not
what would that be?
and you're not blinded.
So what would half 19 be?
8.
8. Okay.
9.
Oh, it would be 9.
And that's just necrotic damage.
Yeah.
Okay.
And because you passed the save, your strength is not reduced again.
That's why I was like, hang on, let me check, please.
Yeah, so this thing is scary because it has 3 chances a turn to reduce your strength by a d4. This thing is deadly.
And maximum that would be 4, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. If it rolled maximum on all its thing, equal would be on a strength of 2. So imagine if that happened to someone with a strength than less than 14. Like a strength of
Spooky.
10. This thing could kill you instantly.
Yep.
Spooky, scary.
Skeletons.
Yep. So that's yeah. If you failed, you would have also been blinded.
Yeah, and that's
I mean,
so
he's
is it
basically
my turn?
blinded when he's drunk, so I mean...
oh no, Iku's somehow more perspective when he's drunk because he hit crits more often. I still don't understand.
How many nat 20s has Ikaru gotten today? 3?
1.
Or was it 2?
All right.
2
Two.
so far.
All right. Mest, you're
Oh,
up.
2.
Okay, seeing this thing just trying to engulf Ikaru, I'm going to go into the room and I'm going to activate its Radiance of Dawn.
Alrighty.
Just hear a scream for a split second.
Ooh.
Rough rolls.
That's a rough.
I'm just going to put it up there so you can
Oh,
see
how
what it
bad
does.
was it?
Steve,
I rolled 7 damage.
Ooh.
I know.
I
On
rolled
2d10.
minimal.
Well, the good news is it takes the full damage because it rolled an 8 on its con save.
Yay!
Yay. This thing's strong.
Does
It
this
also
do
gets rid of magical darkness, so I don't know how that affects it.
Okay, I'm just gonna remind you, Mass. Do remember when you have this up, you can use an action to use Turn Undead. Do remember?
But it has to be a certain. It does have to be a certain CR for that, doesn't it?
That's for
I know.
destroy.
Would that be good for like what's it? The smaller ones. This is just gonna be good for the
Yeah.
small. If like smaller shadows appeared, because we can just make them fuck off and deal with the big one and then kill the small ones.
No, I can only use either Radiance or Turn Undead. I can't use them both.
Oh, I thought it was.
Yeah, and he
oh.
only gets one. He only gets one use.
Yeah, because I'm
Oh,
only a second
one,
level cleric.
okay.
yeah.
I just see that you use your channel divinity now.
Yeah.
So-
Yeah, clerics. Clerics don't get. Clerics only get multiple uses of channel divinity at higher levels.
Yup.
Yeah, you have to be at level 6 to get a second one, and then
Yeah.
I think the last one you get is like 10 or higher. I forget.
I think you gotta be like damn near max level to get the third one.
Yeah. it's
Yes.
That's
Yeah,
why
you
channel
need to be
divinity is
18th
so
level to
strong.
get third.
The only other way to get more channel divinities is by getting an amulet of the devout.
This was a radius attack, right?
Yes, it was
Yes.
a radius, but it's only against hostile creatures.
And I'm guessing that the other shadows in this room, if they are hostile.
You're only detecting the presence of one undead.
Okay, just to say.
Yeah, so this
Yeah,
is the
and-
only one that you're detecting.
Okay.
The magic would detect others if there were others in the
Yeah.
area.
Yeah,
Okay.
and what can I do as a bonus action? Action. Wait, is that? Ooh. Yeah. So for my bonus action, I'm putting Sanctuary on Ikaru.
He is next.
Don't do that.
Oh yeah.
That's
Yeah, no.
You know Iku's gonna attack. Put it on someone that's like
But-
a healer.
Put it on Merlin, maybe.
Yeah, that would be
No,
good.
because Merlin would get to go before the thing. So
Technically,
The thing is,
you could put it on yourself because you know you're not going next.
yeah.
true.
And and based off the fact that it's in your room, you're probably its primary target.
Or you could try and drag it out of Ikruk. Okay.
I mean, I'd have to drag Ikaru out of it.
All right,
Actually,
Wait, he
Stand
only
behind-
has his bonus
all
action.
right. What are you doing? What are you doing?
stand behind it. Stand behind it.
Yeah. Yeah. So I'm gonna cast Sanctuary on myself.
All right.
So just gonna put that up so you can see what it does, and there goes the spell slot.
All right. Your turn.
Ikaru.
Best, did you do what Iku shouted to stand behind it, or you just
Yes.
stand at the doorstep?
Yes, Ikaru has. Yes, he has.
Okay. Iku's gonna step out of the shadow, so now he's flanking it with Mast.
Thing is, the next attack on it already has advantage because of what Merlin did.
Oh yeah.
Technically,
Hey, at least
you could slice this thing up from the
But
inside out.
Yeah, but Iku doesn't want to stay in it because of the thing. Because it might activate again if he stays in it, and he's not risking that. So he's gonna bring down the axe again on it.
I will give you some comfort in telling you the engulfing darkness ability is on a recharge.
Thank fuck.
because I will tell you that does 5d8 necrotic
Mm-hmm.
and blinds
I
you
got lucky.
and strength drains.
I got lucky.
Hmm.
So that's a 17 to hit.
That hits.
I'm using another charge. Definitely going to be using another charge of it. Oof, well, actually good damage too. So I need to roll an additional 1d6 just for the hit. And then it needs to roll a constitution saving throw. Oh, fuck, nice. I rolled really good fire damage too. That's a 1d6, okay. I thought I accidentally rolled a 1d8 then.
Alright. Con save. That's a fail, that's a 5.
Okay, it's now on fire. And then he coots.
Yes, the incorporeal creature is on fire.
So
Shadow.
Ethereal fire.
let me roll a d4, and it's on fire for 4 rounds.
Jeez, it won't even survive that long.
And Iku's gonna use the Divine Smite.
Alright.
At level 2.
Okay. Technically, one more d8.
Throw an extra D8 there.
Hey, crew.
Iku, you
Can
there?
you hear me?
No,
Yeah,
no.
you need
Yep, there we
you
go.
need an additional D8.
Yeah, my thing just cut off. Okay, there you go. There's your additional D8. 2. Holy fuck, I rolled well.
Alright, so that 7 on that Divine Smite would have been enough to finish it off. Because before the smite, it was on 7 health.
So just
It just splatters all over the room.
Can we all agree it's
So-
erupted and blown up like those creatures in Castlevania?
So, as you could just bring Getsley axe ready, he's just like, you don't belong here. Ifrit wills it.
Yeah, no, you just watch as like the divine fire just engulfs it and just like eats away at it, and it evaporates into nothingness.
Yeah, that was fun.
Jeez,
And
good lord, Ikru.
Quite good.
That thing
Good,
must
yeah.
have really made you mad.
Now,
but hold on, as it's fizzling away, you do actually hear what you think to be it speaking, but none of you understand the language.
Are you sure?
what is it? So, just able.
I will say that
Wait.
no one there understands the language that it's speaking.
Could we try and roll? Try and roll
Could
some.
we try and
know-
see what Could you try and know what language it is speaking?
That'll be a history check with disadvantage because it's actually not the most well-known language on the material plane.
Could I give myself guidance?
Sure.
Okay.
Jesus Christ! Oh my
23.
God, messed. Lucky, lucky bitch.
Yeah, road there, you're just, sounds like a bunch of gibberish to me. And so-
Oh, whatever. Problem solved.
and-
I need
just
to bring
imagine-
these hits.
I just imagine Rodor.
Yeah,
What did he say about my mother?
yeah, Iker, you're just like, who cares? It's a fucking undead.
Yeah, it's just like you just see him holding the axe to it with like a divine smite as he just like die. He's just pushing it into the death.
All right, and yeah, Merlin, you're just like kind of pondering, and you're coming up with nothing. But Mess,
Because it's not abyssal or infernal, so he's like, "What? That's weird."
Yeah, and even actually, yeah, no, yeah, Mest, you're like, it's a little like reverse Sylvan, the way it sounds almost, but it's like its own language.
Okay.
And it kind of makes you think of that that one language that was used as extra basically security for that ledger that you guys found on that one noble ship.
So
That
basically,
that you recall only Ludwig was able to figure out.
Ludwig, why are you here?
Question: would I be able to repeat the phrase to Ludwig? With what I got?
I'll say sure.
Hey!
And as Ikru can't understand the language, it's just gonna be like, I don't understand your language, just shut up and die quietly.
I don't care about your sexual preference. Shut up and die quietly.
Meanwhile, I'm just Rodor is going to drop off the stuff from the Chimera off at the what's the let me check this it's care for
Well,
at Eileen's smithy. It's like, oh yeah, Igru, can I have some of the stuff that's in the bag?
just take the bag with it.
He takes
you
the bag and he's like,
Don't
I
tip it
won't,
upside down.
I know. I'm only gonna take what I need.
And
And he just goes to the blacksmith shop, the blacksmithy, and then drops off the Chimera parts that he has. And I'm going to discuss that with Shadow above game.
I am gonna say, not much gonna get. You're not gonna get too much out of the heads, other than taxidermy.
I remember one of their heads is Ikruk's. He did say this. He wants its head.
Yes.
I think you would have called the one dragon head you got.
Yeah. Ikruk's calling that because he's like, mine.
Yeah,
So all we would be able to drop off is the scales, the hooves, and the claws.
And the other heads, other than the dragon.
Well, the other heads are for taxidermy.
He would also take the wings, and what else did we get?
That would be
Hooves,
it.
the
Just
wings.
The dragon wings, the 19 scales.
No pelt?
Nope.
No real pelt, but
Actually-
the only thing that you're probably gonna get any like actual use out of, aside from just selling, are those scales.
Do actually have Ikruk does have an idea for the wings, so I would like to talk to you, Shadow, later about that.
I had an idea for the wings as well, but he was going to drop those off for later.
If you were to get able to get magical flying cloaks from every fucking winged creature you
Nope.
fight, that'd be
It's
ridiculous.
It's not a cloak. I'm gonna literally be using the actual wings. Trust me, I have an idea.
Also the he would drop off like the main body parts, like the heads and everything there. He would tell her specifically that the dragon head is Ikruk's. He would keep this, but he would also ask if he could have the claws and the hooves ground up into a powder.
Protein powder.
Not protein powder. I'm going to explain what I'm going to do later. And then he would want the scales to possibly be. Ask her if she could possibly fashion the scales into gauntlets of sorts.
Okay, you're probably not gonna be able to get that.
Then he's just
you would have had you would have had to get like 4 times as many scales for that to be that useful.
Okay, so what can
The most
In that case,
the most those could be used for is possibly some alchemical use.
Okay,
Yeah,
then he would have those ground up to each in their own like separate bags.
I would
Could he-
I would say let's talk about this after. 'Cause then
Yeah,
Yeah,
we got like an hour, and I want to get like at least talk to the clients for the next mission before we end.
yeah.
All right,
Right.
let's get moving then. So we long rest.
Yeah, so eventually, Kaku's crew, Kaku, Ludwig, Arya, and Hina get back home later in that evening, and for the sake of brevity, I assume you like tell them about the creature.
Yes.
Yeah, and I also tell Sean about what it said, like repeat what it said to Sean's character, Ludwig.
What did it say?
Alright.
Off of the hearing of this encounter and stuff, would I recognize any of it?
It sounds similar to that one,
I hear squeaky toy!
it sounds similar to that one specter that was sent after you the one time, but also not the same.
Gotcha, because I was wondering if it would have been like familiar to like what it's coming into my dreams, because all I've seen were shadows.
Yeah, no, like there was no like dream related presence to this encounter before or during.
Okay, with that, she's gonna be an asshole, and she'd be like, "Oh, you guys met Larry?"
Let's just look.
Who's
I'm sorry to say, Arya, but Larry's dead.
That's okay. I'll go talk to Bob.
Yeah.
Make sure he doesn't haunt Mest.
Oh, don't worry,
Well,
Bob.
it-
Don't worry,
name is Larry.
Bob the Beholder's in the basement.
The aura praising beholder.
Oh god.
Well,
But
that's
seriously,
Right
what-
back.
what-
I gotta go grab something.
well, that's
Yeah.
concerning. Hearing it was right in mess room. Have you found any others, or was that the only one?
That was the only one.
Yeah.
I'm guessing we've had our long rest now.
Hold on, let me get to that little bit of what words it said. So Ludwig, kind of listening and trying to decipher the words that sounds so familiar yet so alien, to at the same time to you. It sounded you make out.
Huh?
Darker times shall fall upon you. So, by the monarch's will.
That's all quickly okay.
I
Mess, do you mean to like what it said? Said, darker times will fall upon you, upon the monarch's will.
By the monarch's will.
By the monarch's will.
quick
So I
question,
take
do
it
I
it's-
remember who it was looking at when he said these?
You get the sense that like it was probably addressing everyone.
So, it's confirmed it was from the same people we fought in Zadel.
Ah,
Mesh just has
Okay.
that concerned look where he's just like got his hands together in front of his snout.
Well, that's another thing I will add to the report, then, before I go to bed.
Hmm.
Is everyone okay? Does anyone feel off?
I'm fine.
Iker was really the only one who got
But,
attacked.
Mest-
So
Max is feeling exhausted in that for the last day. I know there's something mentally wrong with him, but I don't know what.
Thank you very much, Hikaru.
Don't
Well, I
take it
didn't
personal.
need to- Tell them so then we can get you fixed. And he just pats you.
Don't worry, Master. Tomorrow, let's get yourself looked at.
Yeah.
Well, if you're still feeling bad tomorrow, then we'll know whether or not it was the shadow or something else.
Yeah.
I will add in my report about the shadow and how a group or person called the Monarch has set their eyes on us.
They spoke the same language as the ones that was kind of using the ledger. There is definitely a connection.
Yeah.
So they might be.
Yeah.
I have a copy of the ledger. The general has the original.
Yep. And as you recall, that ledger was obtained from Viscount Lucius Kane from Niflheim.
I will say this. When we can,
Yeah,
let's look into the disappearance of Viscount Lucius. I think he's in hiding.
Shadow.
Yeah, I'm gonna be right back.
Yeah.
The last time I looked at the ledger, did I study it fully in depth?
For the most part, you remember, because that special language was used for encrypting the basically transactions between Lucis and the Chained Heart, which you came to discover is a major ship, like part of the Shangri-La Navy's fleet. Like it.
Alright. And if you want to look at the ledger again, Ludwig, I don't mind giving you the copy.
I wouldn't
I
mind
will-
taking a look at it again.
But I will
And-
want it back later.
Oh, of course. I'll give it back to you tomorrow morning.
Alright.
Yeah, so you're starting to see a lot of
Everyone-
things connect, huh?
Let's get some sleep. I'll write a report and send it to the general before I go to bed.
Question. Shadow,
Yes.
how heavy is air traffic in Lapis? Like, is there security?
Are there people on brooms flying around?
Yeah.
In the Arcana district, it's not impossible to see. It's not the most common sight, but it's not also not uncommon to see like some mages
Oh my
like
God.
just flying around.
Or birds?
Yeah, they're birds. They're sometimes the occasional mage flying around.
Shadow.
Airships are airships obviously aren't just flying all over willy nilly. Like they're a special transport.
Shadow, that thing I showed you last night, is there anyone flying around on a sword?
Oh god, that makes me...
Is anyone flying
gives
around
me
on a
pain.
Roomba?
It's in the homebrew. I showed Snow and Shadow this last night.
Oh god, this
Yeah.
gives me pain. This gives me pain.
Tell you what, as you're walking back home and get back into town, roll a d100.
Okay.
What? Okay, could you explain to me what the fuck's going on?
Looking.
Apparently,
He's
Kaku found
making a
sword that
Black
you can use as
Clover
as a
reference.
Yeah, Kaku found a sword that allows you to use it as a mode of transport that flies around.
Oh my god.
And
And
we're trying to see if we actually spot it when we come back to town.
Okay, I rolled a
there's a
D100.
disclaimer on the bottom of the item description.
Yeah, just roll a d100. Roll a d100. Quickly.
Okay. Kaku.
Oh, me? I thought. Ludwig
Yes.
was-
I was talking to you.
Yes!
Okay,
You know
sorry,
who brought
sorry.
it up?
You're the one asking about it.
Okay, well... Hmm?
80.
He got an 80.
I feel the sighing coming.
Ugh.
As you all return to town, you see a man traveling the skies upon a blade.
No.
It even
Well,
has
the
a
thing is,
disclaimer, like, not responsible
is,
for any accidents.
with how it actually says it, it doesn't fly, it hovers. So would be literally like
No.
5-10 feet off the ground.
It. Yeah, but you're still technically flying since it's off the ground.
Oh,
as,
yeah.
As it. Yeah. So. You just see. So you just. You don't see it up close, but like as you're passing, an intersection, you just glance down the street, and like the next street over, you just see someone like gliding on what looks like a sword, and they're just just standing straight upright on it with their arms crossed and long flowy golden locks, and you just hear as they go by, uh-huh.
Oh god.
I don't know why, but I just feel like it would have been more like a skateboarder bro than Snobby
Ludwig, did you just
Noble.
get the... Ludwig, Arya, did any of you get the feeling to want to punch that man that just passed by?
I wish to dispel. I wish I could have. I wish I had to dispel magic. I wish to make that thing disappear.
That was very awkward and weird. Okay, that happens.
If I ever find that man again, I will kill him. He will not stop.
All right.
Let's move on.
Yeah.
All right. So you have a long rest. Arya and Mest, your strength scores are returned to normal.
Yay! I once again have a strength of 20. Ugh.
And I think.
Yeah, I put it in. I put it in.
Yeah,
modify attributes in the cog. I'll just return that to 0.
Yeah, Arya had a -2, so that's removed now.
Can I roll to study the book?
Sure. Roll just an intelligence check.
Okay.
I'm back to 13.
How long would the spell enhance ability last me?
An
for
hour.
studying this?
An hour. Actually, make it investigation. Actually.
Ooh, okay. Can I cast enhance ability or is that no?
Depends on how much time you're actually gonna take for it.
As many times as I can cast enhance ability until I do need to eventually rest.
Well, you need at least 4 hours of rest as an elf.
Hmm.
I will say, when we get the chance, let's look for Lucius, the noble. I think he's gone into hiding, and he may be connected to this.
Okay, I can cast enhance ability 4 times. Unless 5 times if I include the 4th level spell slot, but you know.
I will ask,
Right.
hearing that name, has Ludwig rolled to know if he knows about Lucius?
I think he's.
I haven't actually.
Yeah, I don't
No?
know.
Oh.
The noble from Niflheim.
Okay, so investigation. With advantage because of enhance ability?
Alright, so. Looking it over. You see. Oh, that, special language used. It only seems to pop up for what you guess to be the extra secure ciphering for transactions in this ledger, and most of them seeming to be in dealings with Shangri-La.
Is Shangri-La common knowledge? Or?
Shangri-La is one of the major kingdoms. It is the most, like, it is one of the 7 most powerful kingdoms in the world. And it holds the monopoly on oceanic trade.
Hmm. And this Lucius. Have I heard anything about them, or do I know?
That'd be a history check.
Okay. That's a 15.
Alright. You've heard the name in passing, like you've heard them to be like a noble who has their hands in the merchant trade, in the merchant business.
If only we could have gone a hand on one of these ships. Could know what kind of cargo they're hauling.
Yeah, unfortunately, the rest of the party heard upon returning that the ship was burned down
By.
No
one knows.
No one.
Okay.
Yeah. No one knows. All that's known is Lucis disappeared, and the ship was destroyed.
Okay.
After the parties at the time, little heist.
You guys don't mind if I investigate this, right?
Of course not.
No.
Let us know any information you get.
Alright, so in the morning, when I say that to Kaka, I'm going to return the book back to him, and I'm going to tell him that, well, the only parts where the secret language is used is when there's something that really needs encryption, and it's always related to Shangri-La. And, well, I'm assuming he already knows about what Shangri-La is, and Lucius's trade as a merchant. If only we could have gotten our hands on some of the cargo. But, well.
I would really like it. Luckily, I believe we were able to get him out of power, or at least lower his ranking.
Maybe so, but ranking does not erase connections.
No.
Or blackmail.
Anyway, let's focus on today. Let's go see about those other 2 quests.
Alright.
I'm going to buy something from the shop to help us with one of them.
Let's see here.
I already sent you what he's buying. Just let me know how much that'll cost.
I'm back.
So,
And please don't say I want it to be a surprise for the rest of the party.
let's see. Well, roll me an investigation check for your thing real quick. It's important for one of those things.
All right. Roll 20. If you would kindly stop buffering. There we go. Rolling. $13.
Okay, you're not able to find to the specification you're looking for the one thing. I'm pretty sure you can guess which one.
Yeah. Alright. Damn it.
Yeah, but that's gonna run you about.
Is a level 1 more feasible?
That's all you're able to find.
Oh. Damn. Alright.
Let's see here. Yeah, I had you roll the investigation to see if you could find a higher level version.
So I don't get the other 2 things?
No, you're able to find it. Let's see here.
Okay, good.
Let's see.
I assume those
Ludwig,
other
real
2
quick.
are easy.
Above game, do you have the spell haste? Just asking.
Me? No.
For a friend. I said Ludwig. Sean.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have the spell haste? Just asking.
Okay, I'll say
No.
200.
All right.
275 gold and 5 silver.
Alright. I'll just use my platinum, so that'd be... That'd be how much platinum?
$275 gold and 5 silver.
Is that for everyone?
No, that's just for Kaku, unless he wants to let people in and split the bill if he can't cover it all.
No, I can.
Oh yeah, how much gold did we all earn from the last mission? Because I forgot to put it down on my sheet.
Yeah, I haven't put it down either.
We learned how much gold we got from the last mission, aside from what was posted on the
So
actual.
those of you on the Chimera hunt didn't get any actual gold. You got LP.
Mm-hmm.
Ah, right.
Yeah, you guys.
Okay.
Basically, you guys are waiting on the first batch of their potions to be done, and you're gonna get like a basically a very rare potion.
Platinum
Alright.
is...
Okay.
Platinum is 10 gold, right?
So that'd be 27.5 platinum.
Okay, thank you,
Yes,
Ludwig.
yeah, so maybe use actual gold if you have it for some of those odd.
I only have
work
50.
numbers. Well, you can use some of that.
Yeah.
Alright, fine, I'll use some of that, so...
Because I'm not fucking dealing with fractions for platinum.
It'd be funny to see.
Okay,
Painful for you, but funny to see otherwise.
alright. That's all I needed.
All right,
We can continue.
All right, so first up, I'm guessing you head over to the. Do you head to the Arcana District for the Troll quest, or do you head to the Guard House for the Bandit quest first?
Which one's on the way?
The Guard House is on the way, but it could also be on the way back.
I think it would be better to take care of the bandits first.
Well, you're gonna be going out to do both anyway, so it's just like, who do you want to talk to first?
Let's
well, I
talk
think
to guards first.
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah,
Guards first, then
because
who wants to get rid of the
like
trolls.
does it really make sense to, like, if you're gonna go out in a direction where you'll be able to take care of both at the same time, to like go talk to one client, go do the thing, go back, talk to another client, then go back out the same way you were already.
That's
let's just
not what
swap
I
the
was
both.
suggesting.
just
that's
talk
not what I
about
was suggesting, guys. I was saying, I was going to say that if we were to go out, take care of the bandits first, we would at least have a more secure place to like rest up in if we had to. Whereas if we went after the trolls first and came back,
Yeah, I wasn't
came
talking.
back and we didn't.
I wasn't talking. Which quest do you want to go to first? I'm talking which quest giver do you want to talk to first?
Let's just go to whoever's closer. We're gonna go to both before we leave.
Anyways,
All
let's
right.
go talk to the guards first. Let's just lock it in. We're talking to the guards. Let's go.
All right, so
Yeah, I'm trying to hurry us.
Jesus.
yeah, so you make your way to the guardhouse, and you ask to speak with Lieutenant Armstrong, and they let you in and definitely make a note of all your weaponry and stuff before letting you in.
We have to be.
They're checking you in, basically.
Mhm.
And they lead you to Armstrong's office. And, like... And, one of the guards knocks on the door. Lieutenant Armstrong, we have some adventurers that wish to see you. Bring them in. And as soon as they open the door, you just see this big fucking muscular dude.
Flexing.
No, he's behind a really small desk.
Ooh.
It's like, it's not quite as cartoonishly comical as a Goliath behind a gnome-sized desk, but it's still like small enough desk where it looks silly.
Oh, we came.
It's you lot.
Hello. We heard about the bandit problem.
You wish to help tackle those ne'er-do-wells, do you?
Yes.
What's so funny?
I'm sorry.
What, ne'er-do-wells?
Yeah, I don't know why, but I feel like if this guy was about to write a story, he'd write the greatest copy pasta of all time. 3 ruffians break into my house. I grab my powdered wig and Kentucky rifle.
Let's keep on the thing so we don't go over things.
All right.
Yeah.
So yep.
All right. Well, come in and we'll discuss the details.
All right.
Okay.
Whatever we can do to help the city.
All right. Well, as the post mentioned, the bandits have grown increasingly active along the southern road between Port Lapis and the town of Carvel.
By the sound of it, I assume they're more tactical than other bandits.
Yes, these lot are troublesome. However, though we don't, and unfortunately we don't exactly have much to go on for where they could possibly be hiding out. My best guess is they might be setting up a base near the mountains southeast of us.
Alright.
But that's only speculation right now.
Do you want us to keep as many as alive as we can, or only bring in top ranking or the leader? In terms of hierarchy amongst them.
Taking in prisoners is not the priority as much as seeing that their efforts are laid to rest.
I would ask, should we not keep one alive to try to get back as much we can that they stole? Most likely they have a stash, so we could get that back and give it back to those who need it.
Well, if you ask me, I wouldn't be surprised if there weren't really many people to give things back to.
Oh, they're those the murderers.
Yes, from what few survivor reports we've been able to get, they're not too keen on letting too many people go.
Understandable.
And they seem to, and from the most recent incident, we're starting to suspect that they may have been taking young women and children alive.
Understood. No mercy.
Yes, if
The only one I might want to keep alive for a short duration is the leader. That way he could tell us where everything is if he's hidden it. If you think that's a good idea.
If any of these criminals choose to surrender, then I would hope to have them brought in so they may serve their time. But finding the ringleader of this organization is the top priority. Dead or alive, there is a bounty on their head.
I'm assuming alive doesn't also apply to them being a little broken, does it? They don't need their legs to serve time, do they?
Maybe missing an arm or two.
Not that way. I won't rip off their legs, but I damn well might break them.
Well,
In several places. Merlin, insight, Rodor real quick with advantage. You get a nerve. Well, here's the thing. You know what this is going on, but the orc is starting to come out. Like,
he's going orc.
And you get a you get a nervous sweat.
Well then,
either way,
understood.
Either way, we believe the ringleader of this little operation to go by the alias Bone Crusher.
What?
How ironic. Rodor walks out the door and waits outside.
Okay.
Quite.
Why did... Yeah, okay. Well, he's gone.
Well then, I hope he does. Hopefully that namesake will be because his are broken once we deal with him. Does anyone else have anything to say or ask?
how many bandits have there been from the survivors? How many bandits have they been able to gather as a part of this group?
All we know is they attack in smaller units. But we don't have an exact count of how many there are, though we're guessing at least 2 to 3 dozen at most.
Understood.
Where were these attacks mostly occurring?
There
I assume
doesn't
by the
seem-
road.
There doesn't seem to be any set time, although we're assuming it's just whenever they find it most advantageous to launch an ambush.
You have figured out where the main base is, right?
He already said no, but they suspect near the base of the mountains to the southeast, and if you look at the map, you'll see what I'm talking about.
Could you show me like the locations of like where all the villages and places that they've attacked?
So
He said it's been between the roads of Port Lapis here and
it's
here. So like this main road here.
Yeah, it's basically this main road.
This main road is where they've been active, and then the
Okay.
theory is that they're camping out at the base of these mountains here.
Well, once we find one, we can
Yeah, it's
get
basically
information.
either this side or this side.
We just need to interrogate one to find out their base.
Yeah, and also to give you some context, that Kobol's Marsh with the dire troll, or with the not dire, I mean the trolls. I was thinking the dire wolves. This area is where that marsh will be for the trolls.
Okay. Alright then.
So they are pretty close to each other.
Like here, right?
Yeah,
I'm not seeing your arrow if you're pointing.
yeah, just kind of like in this general area, is kind of around where the marsh is.
Cool.
Alright. Is everyone ready to go then? We do have a...
I believe we have all
No.
the information we can gather here.
Yes.
Yes.
Let's go see about that other mission as well. 'Cause
Yes. Well, I look forward to some good news in the near future. Good luck out there, and be vigilant.
always.
All right, you take your leave and go see the other client.
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah.
Is there something you wanted to say, Ludwig?
I just wanted to ask something, but how many days travel away is the mountains?
Let's see here. It's about... It's about 4 days on foot at a moderate pace to get to Carvel.
We have rations, don't we?
Yeah.
How many rations do I have? I'm not sure. Give me a sec. They're in my pack. Oh god, the amount of stuff I've got in my backpack.
Only have 9 rations.
I've
only got 6 rations.
No, I have 6.
1 ration is 1 day.
And how many days does it take to get there?
I think I
back.
also have 6 rations because we stocked up.
Okay, so it's gonna be basically everyone needs at least 6.
Yeah.
Well, if
And that's only if we're going for the...
Yeah, and it's going to take us like 4 days to get there, right?
You're probably gonna want at least like a week's worth.
Yeah.
each of you.
Then yeah, we'll get some more rations before we leave.
And I will
So, yeah,
say you're
okay.
able to get yourself up to like a week's worth each talking to Arby.
Okay.
Okay.
Cool. How much does a ration weigh?
It's like 2 pounds.
Okay.
Oh, let me just
Then we go to
check.
the next.
To the Arcana District. To Zero's
Yes.
Yeah,
Academy.
because it was something I wanted to buy in the Arcana district.
We're gonna
Yeah.
not do shopping right now. We'll talk to
After
Lapis.
the
We've got like 20 minutes left in the session here, so.
Yeah.
All I wanted to buy was the literal archers,
We'll talk
races
to
of
we
him.
can
archers.
do that
That's all I want.
later.
Yeah. That also might be something that's a little out of your price range, depending.
Yeah, just
I have 400 platinum.
let's
Oh,
do
that's
it
a lot.
after. Wow.
Alright.
Oh.
Well,
Hang on, boy.
you don't. That's also something you don't necessarily need now.
We're not shopping at the moment.
Yeah.
To
Alright,
Zero's
we
Academy.
Yeah. So.
Yes.
So you head into the Middle Arcana District and to Zero's Magic Academy. And getting some directions from some students and faculty you pass by. You're given directions to the alchemical research lab. Where you where you find Caitlin Henwick. Who is average, like pretty normal human girl. Just kind of like the short, kind of like short brown hair and like a bob cut, and and like those big round glasses. And some wearing at present a lab coat. And so as you get in, you approach her. Oh, hi there. Can I help you?
Hello.
We're here to
Yes.
inquire about the quest about the troll blood.
Oh, yes. That is very good news. Yes, when I caught wind of some trolls down in Colbus Marsh, on behalf of the research lab, I posted a quest to have some of their blood harvested.
I will ask: are trolls in farm, or is this will be Kaku's first meeting one?
Troll.
I'm sure he's like heard.
I believe we already rolled for this. The only people who knew about it was me and Merlin.
Yeah.
Wait, you rolled about this?
No, like,
Yes.
about like
This-
how to deal with them.
Yeah,
Oh,
I'm talking
yeah.
about if Kaku's heard more than just use some fire and acid on them.
Well, trolls aren't exactly
Common.
Sociable.
they're not exactly the most common sociable. Like, would you like would Kaku really go out of his way to go into the swamp just to go encounter trolls?
No. So I assume he's just heard stories of.
Yeah, like they're not the most common creature, especially in farm. They're definitely more of a mainland threat. Like
Okay, so like, oh, so
yeah, like farm has like some regions have their own shit to worry about.
yeah, it's probably just read in a book. Oh, troll. Okay, it's weak against that. Next book.
Like hell, like one of your major threats in farm are for fishers are like sea dwelling basilisks.
All right, that's enough with that book. I need a book on basilisks and hobgoblins.
All right, but so as mentioned in the listing, we've only gotten confirmation of two trolls in the area, and we are suspecting there may be a third, but that one is of course unconfirmed. But yes, if you're able to slay such creatures and collect as much blood as you can, that'd be much appreciated. There will be
Luckily,
there will be extra pay of course if if a third troll is confirmed and harvested.
Luckily, I was able to get my hands on syringes, so we'll be able to get more than you probably expect.
That will be helpful.
Do you know if the blood harvesting will go better or worse depending on if we use fire or acids, etc.?
Fire and acid will help prevent them from regenerating as quickly. Or even altogether if they're weak enough.
I don't know much about trolls. Is there anything else that would be worth harvesting?
Aside from their blood, trying to collect too much else gets a little
Messy. Understood.
Their most valuable part of them is their blood. Other than that, the creatures themselves are horrible, rancid monstrosities.
From what I've heard, it's not good things.
Yes, their bite alone, if sometimes they can even carry a disease unique to trolls that it's not good for whoever may get afflicted.
I have a very important question, ma'am. According to rumors, are these standard affair trolls, 2 arms, or were there any reports of 4-armed trolls?
Let me double check my reports.
Is there a difference, Rodor?
Yes, there is.
Yes, there are different types of trolls depending on the environment in which they live. They sometimes adapt to their region and horrendous ways.
However, the 4-armed trolls are usually bigger, meaner, and smarter.
Actually, I'm gonna have to have you make a roll to see if what you just said has to be redacted or not.
He got a nat 20 on trolls. I remember this.
Yeah, but that was on normal trolls. You're gonna need to make another roll if you know anything about the different types of trolls.
Will I have advantage or anything, or just normal straight roll?
Just a straight roll.
History.
That'd be.
Could we all roll this?
15.
Shadow?
I'll say just because I don't want everyone just being all roll happy on every fucking check in the game, I'll say you can choose 2 other people to make the check.
Merlin and...
I mean, I have a good history.
Well, I would say Ludwig. He has better
Ludwig.
history
Yeah.
than me.
Yeah. I'm saying Merlin and Ludwig, mainly because Merlin, you and me are from Sisay. We've dealt with trolls before, and Ludwig because he's well-read.
Ye.
22 on both sides.
And 14 for Merlin.
Alright.
Merlin has Ludwig has the opposite problem. When he does have a high stat, he rolls high.
I want
Snow
Ludwig's
is
luck.
just Snow is just cursed.
Yep. The +8 curse.
Alright, let me see here.
I saw a picture of a 4-armed troll. I didn't know those were an actual thing.
Yep. They came from... There was one in Horde of the Dragon Queen.
I haven't played that module. I haven't played any modules.
Yeah, also, be very careful in the future going forward, just assuming creature types, because you don't know everything that I use in this world.
Sorry about that, Shadow.
Like, and I will say this going back to Mest.
Steel Dragon?
Yeah, Mest and Kaku's conversation about steel dragons that really don't
I'm gonna be
exist.
completely honest, I forgot about that conversation all entirely until you just brought it up.
Yeah, no, those...
Kaku was like, how the hell do you know this information if they're so secretive?
Yeah, I will say those do not exist in this world.
Yeah.
They do in mine, but not in Shadow's.
Yeah, like, I got my list of dragons.
But yeah, let's
Is there anything
try
else
and-
that we can get from
They,
Yeah,
our
is
quest over
the
here?
4-armed
And,
troll a thing in your world now, or... Because they did roll high.
Right, so Ludwig, you know that you haven't really seen too many of them, but just through your research and studies over time, and just some of the stories you've heard during your travels before really going to study. Like, you know, there's a variety of different types of trolls. Like, the most common is just your standard troll, but sometimes some
Mutations.
Yeah, there are mutations where they might let's see here.
It's like the Doomsday effect, where you throw them into a pit enough times, they start adapting in different ways.
Yeah, like sometimes like they can get infused with necrotic energy and cause rot to whatever they attack. Sometimes they can become bloated with venom if they survive like some nasty poisonous creature. Sometimes they could just become a ghost.
Oh, just out of nowhere.
Yeah.
They straight up die and come back to haunt you.
Well, some
Fucking ghost trolls.
It's like depending on if they're killed with like a strong enough blast of like psychic energy, they can die and come back as like a ghost.
Mystics beware.
Although technically they're still not undead. They just become
They're
incorporeal.
just too.
So, are there any such things as 4-armed
and,
trolls?
and sometimes if probably the most deadly one that you've heard of are dire trolls, which is a much rarer mutation when their regeneration just goes haywire and out of control.
They become like one giant cancer.
Yeah, it's like a giant cancerous troll.
Big ugly.
Yeah, and then there's of course like the trollkin. They're like half trolls or even and such, but those are more like the result of mutations of those who got afflicted by the troll disease.
All I know about them is that they're a nuisance and hard to kill.
Yeah, and if you can catch the disease early enough before it fully takes hold, a paladin's lay on hands could cure it.
Huh. Neat.
So I've never heard of foreign trolls before.
The what?
The ones with the forearms.
I've never heard of them before.
I've never heard of them either.
Yeah, okay.
You haven't played Horde of the Dragon Queen, Shadow?
I have never played.
Anyone here has.
I have never played a module ever other than Curse of Strahd, and even that I have never finished.
Yeah.
I will literally.
Let's focus later.
Yeah,
I'll show you later. It's actually it's an actual thing. Trust me.
Okay.
Yeah, and I don't have all the books either.
All right.
There's a lot of trolls there. There have been trolls that have bloated up due to being poisoned and surviving it. There are trolls that have been filled with necrotic energy, spilling rot, whatever they attack or damage or bite. There have even been curious cases of ghost trolls.
Spirit
cancerous.
trolls.
So they're more cancerous to the environment than something.
Oh, speaking of cancerous, they're in fact dire trolls as well. When their regeneration gets out of hand, truly, well, I've heard it's a horrible sight. Luckily, I've never encountered one.
Alright then. Is there anything else we should know about the trolls, or is that everything we need?
Regardless of... Yes, unfortunately, my reports don't have any specifications on the types. But regardless, all trolls seem to share the same weakness to having fire and acid halting their regeneration.
Alright then.
Duly noted. Well, we shall return with some troll blood for you. And one more menace taken care of.
Yes.
It'll be much appreciated for not only our research here at the lab, but it will also be a great help to the community. Trolls are a vicious threat that will go after anything that they think they could eat.
Not really the conversation type.
No.
Alright then.
Yeah.
They will look at you the same way you might look at a juicy piece of ham.
Well, let's get moving. I don't want to burn too much daylight.
Yes.
Yes, and I feel a slight hunger coming on now.
Let's get some rations before we head out.
Wait, I thought
by
we
the
already
way.
got rations.
No. For the trip.
I thought we already got an extra ration each from RB.
No, not yet. Later. Right. Oh, I forgot. We should also ask her name. Um.
Her,
Her name's on the
Henwick
quest board.
is her name.
Oh,
yeah,
what is it?
Caitlin Henwick.
Caitlin Henwick. Let me know if this is the correct spelling, Shadow. I'll put it in the Roll20 chat.
No, actually. Let me.
That's just what I wrote down phonetically from what I heard, so.
Yeah, here's her name.
More wise.
Yeah.
Put that in here. Alright.
Well,
All right.
oh, I look. Well, we all look forward to some positive results. Do be safe out there.
Of course.
Thank you.
All right.
As safe as adventurers can be.
All right. So as you take your leave and set out, you shop for your little extra things. I'll give you one chance. Best roll investigation for that thing.
Right, for the braces of archery, okay. Roll investigation, got it.
Yeah.
That's the 3.
Yeah. No, you're not able to find it.
Oh well.
All right. So. As you guys head back to the tavern to get some extra rations from Arby, some smoked and dried meats, for
I have
the
cravings for smoked ham now.
yeah. So everyone can bring each of their bring their rations up to a full 7 weeks worth.
You mean
7 days.
7 weeks?
7.
I was like,
yeah, no.
I thought you meant a week. I was like,
no. I meant to say 7 for a week's worth.
Okay.
good God, would that be?
That would be 49 rations.
This is an absurd amount of food to be carrying on you.
Yeah. So.
that might be like what's it? A week's worth of rations for the tavern we're in.
It might be a week's worth for the sin of gluttony.
No, that's just an hour.
All right.
Oh, I will drop the stuff off to Eileen.
Yeah. So please do put whatever you're leaving for Eileen in Eileen's workshop under party inventory. So with that, as you guys are setting out back onto the road,
I did want to buy that thing I told you.
the what?
For us. Check DMs if you can.
Yeah, that's easy enough to get.
Okay.
So just mark up the gold.
Wait, so is it under party notes? No.
Under party inventory.
Okay.
Eileen's workshop.
So
And whatever you are having in the bag of holding, make sure to put it in the bag of holding, also under party inventory.
Yeah.
Yep.
Because that's your guys' responsibility to manage that.
Yeah.
But for now,
Kaku would inform Mylene what the wolf did and if she could do it. Yeah.
yeah, but that is where we will leave off with you guys departing.
Yay!
Sorry if I was rushing everyone. It's just Shadow said he has to get to work early today, so.
Yeah.
No, we're all
That's
trying
fine.
to get. A lot of people are trying to get all this going.
Yeah. So. Yeah.
But yeah, there we go.
Yeah. So.
Thank you for the session, Lapis.
Yes,
Shadow.
thank you.
Bye, chat.
Bye,
Bye,
chat.
chat.